video wants to talk about the while loop. But before we do, I thought I'd give you 1 second and show you how to save your projects as you're working on them, just in case you want to keep all of these in a row. The way you save is you go down to the bottom section on your screen where it says pick a name, and you give it a name. So this is my if else, and I'm going to click the save button. And now this is a saved project. And if I go back to my home screen, it will show me that I've saved that, and I can click on new project to get back into a blank new project to work from. So that was your free little 2 seconds. We now want to talk about the while loop. We're looking at the while loop. What we want to notice is that while says while something is true, do something. Not if it's true, but in the condition that that's true, then I want you to do something. So what we want to do here then is really use logic and say, while this is between this and this maybe, or while this is greater than or equal to this. So we want to add a loop that has these cute little logics in it. So we're going to start here, and we're going to go find the while loops. And notice that they're green, so we want to go into loops, and we had our forever loop. And now we're looking for a while loop. So I'm going to go into while. And now we want to go in and we want to find our pink. Button A is pressed, do this. But first we want an and. So we're going to go back into here and we're going to go into logic. And down here under Boolean logic, I've got an and. Notice I've also got or, but we want an and in this case. So I'm going to go grab my and, drag that into my hexagonal shape, and I still got hexagons to go. So now I can go find my input for button A is pressed, and drag it into this one. And I can drag another one into the next one. So I can now add the button B is pressed condition. So now what we're saying is while button A and button B are pressed, then we're going to do something. And we're going to add 2 things here. We're going to say set all the pixels to blue. We're going to then pause it, and then we're going to set all the pixels to red. So we'll come into here, go to light, and you'll notice that if we want to do this with all colors, it's probably easier to do this, right? Add all the pixels to blue. Go find pause. It's way easier to find that way. And now we're going to go into light, and we're going to set all the pixels to red. And we'll hit download. Reset that. Go back to my downloads and go grab this and drag it to my disk. And now I don't have anything happening. And I can push button A and I can push button B and nothing happens yet. But when I push them both, it goes to blue and then it goes to red. And it stays in red because there's nothing telling it to go do anything else. Push both of them, and it'll do blue, and then it'll do red. And that's all it's going to do. And that's what our program just told it to do. So give that a try. Now I'm going to add one more pause at the end here. So the other thing you can do is you can copy and paste, just like you can in any other application. I'm going to shorten these back up to 100 milliseconds. We'll download that and give that a try. Come on, finish downloading. It's turned off again. And now it's blinking as long as I hold them both down. It's a lovely blink. And I let go, and it stays red because that's the last thing the program told it to do. And that's how you use a while loop. Now what I want you to do next is pause the video and try some different things. Change the pause values. See what happens if you switch back and forth between and or. See all of the different things you can make happen when you're playing with the programmer. Make it switch back and forth between blue and white. I don't know. Have fun with it. While loops are really a fun tool to use when you're programming. All right, pause the video, stop the video, and come back when you're ready and happy with while loops, and we'll talk about the next thing, which is for loops.